I was in active addiction probably for about 28 years, off and on, trying recovery, and it just never stuck. My parents have always bailed me out of everything I've ever gotten myself into. Even in my marriage, they bailed me and my ex-wife out. So I did whatever I could, manipulated whoever I could, and took from whoever I could to get whatever I wanted. February 10th, 2007, I did get saved. The reason I'm going back to that is because around about that time is when a friend of mine, a lot of you know him, Big Steve, he was a member of this church. He introduced me to this church and to a lot of good people in this church. But I never just fully committed. I always thought I would be the one that could live half in, half out and live a happy life. Like Big Steve used to always say, who moved? I moved. God didn't move. He never moved. It was me always taking my will back. At the end of 2015, I was going through a divorce. I was hospitalized due to depression and anxiety because I just got my first DUI at the end of October 2015. And right after that, Big Steve unfortunately passed away. So I was dealing with the divorce, the DUI, Steve passing away. So all I did was just drink and go deeper into my addiction, deeper into my hole. Attempted suicide. And also, unfortunately, I OD'd Thanksgiving Day 2016. I thought it would be fun to take Xanax and chew a fentanyl patch. And probably within about an hour and a half, I was Narcan the first time, and then at the scene, and then Narcan the second time in the emergency room. I woke up 2 days later in ICU, and that's how my mom found out. I had some good men in my life that kept trying to coerce me and talk me into going to Teen Challenge. And of course, being an addict in active addiction, fighting tooth and nail not to go to a rehab or any kind of recovery program because I wasn't done yet. And then finally I had enough. And March 23rd, 2017, I went to Teen Challenge. Got on a train the next day after I sold my trailer and went to North Carolina. Came back 3 weeks later. A lot of people were not happy with me. They didn't agree with the decision I made. So I think making that decision to come back 3 weeks of a 14-month program, that's a lot of the fuel that fires me. Right now, I am enjoying the longest period of sobriety I've ever had in my life. The 17th of this month, I had 19 months sober. It's been amazing. It holds me accountable. I have a group of men that I text every morning, 4 members of At the Cross that I'm accountable to every morning, that I check in with every morning. It's been huge. That has helped me not stumble, fall back. Because if they didn't hear from me for a couple of days, they were on top of me, where are you at? And plus just being accountable, coming to this meeting in this group every week. I found something that makes me happy, and it keeps me connected to Jesus, and it keeps my relationship with him building stronger and stronger because I stay connected to this community. Probably the biggest healing, I would say, would be me realizing things that happened to me as a child were not my fault. I was sexually abused as a child. I carried that guilt for a long time, but through the healing, it's definitely helped me realize that I was a victim at that time. I'm no longer a victim. I want to be victorious, and Jesus helped me with the healing. If you're looking for a group that is completely open-minded, open-hearted, compassionate, humorous, just all around good people that want the best for you, I found it here at the Cross. Before I went to rehab, my mom started coming at the Cross. And what really made me happy is the 3 weeks I was gone, she continued to come while I wasn't here. So she wasn't coming exactly just to support me. She started coming for herself also, to find healing for herself. And that's what's been probably the most amazing thing is, like you said, I don't have to keep my recovery and my family separate anymore. That's what At the Cross has allowed me to do, is make it one. Back in November of last year, I met an amazing woman. Her name's Angela. We were together for about 7 months, and we broke up in June. One of the many reasons we broke up was we did everything wrong. So in September, at the beginning of September, we reconnected and started talking. We're doing things right this time. We're doing things to honor God. We're not having sex until we are married, which, by the way, we are getting married January 1st of 2019.
In your life, what are you looking forward to?
What God has in store for me. What He has planned for me.